welcome to the channel. As you no doubt, we're here to review some of the most cringiest TikToks around. So gentlemen and ladies, grab your popcorn, turn on your television, kick back and relax, and let Slayer be your concierge, your guide, as we take a ride through the maze of madness, full of landmines and toxic waste. The madness that is modern day relationships and dating, or lack thereof. Play it!
Okay, dating story time. I need some advice. Girlies obviously chime in, but honestly, maybe I need a guy's POV.
Oh, you want to hear what men have to say? Is that humility I hear? Now that you're washed up, whatever happened to that womanly roar? Or are you all out of gas? Looks like someone boss babe just a little too hard, hey? Well, let's see what we've got for us, shall we, men?
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
On this, because I'm just so confused. I'm literally so confused and frustrated and I'm just disappointed in men. I'm just disappointed. I went to this.
Well, you're disappointed in men. We're disappointed in you. I think that makes us just about even, don't you think?
Singles event, this week, Wednesday night, and it's Sunday, for context. I know going to a singles event, that sounds lame, but I promise you I'm normal, and I'm just over the dating apps, and I live in LA, so there's...
Yeah, she's ran through, gentlemen. She's ran through. Too bad.
They're doing a lot more in-person stuff. I feel like people are more open to that, and people that are going to it are sort of people that are just normal, just trying to date, and the apps aren't working, and there's no follow through on the apps. I don't know if anybody else finds that it's just, you just sit there when you're bored, on a Sunday hungover, and nothing comes of them. No, there's no follow through. Anyway, I digress. Met this guy. We spoke most of the night. I gave him several opportunities to walk away from me, go talk to someone else. He never did. Or he would come back and find me if I moved on to a different group. We left that event with his friends. I had gone alone and went to a new bar. We spent the rest of the evening talking. We're doing slight small touches to kind of show we were into each other. I would touch his arm, he would touch my leg, that sort of thing. We ended up singing.
Very sexy. Very sexy.
Karaoke together. He walked me to my car, and neither of us were drinking a ton because we both had driven. So I had my wits about me is all I'm saying. And he walked me to the car. We kind of I was held his arm, and we ended up holding hands. He switched me from the outside to the inside part of the sidewalk, just doing sweet, thoughtful things where I was wow, okay, lots of green flags happening. There were no giant red flags popping out. We were the same age, and me, and because I'm in my 30s, and I just not that I wouldn't date a guy in his 20s, but I live.
Oh hell, lady, would you just get on with it? Shit.
In LA, oftentimes you meet guys that are just Peter Pan syndrome here. You know what I mean? He kissed then at my car. It was such a good kiss. Longer than a peck. It was a small makeout, I would say. And anyway, he's I'm gonna make sure you got home okay. He's I'll probably voice note you and be ready for some voice notes, FaceTimes. I'm a big whatever, that kind of guy. And I was great, bring it on. I actually love voice noting and FaceTiming as well. And that guy just almost took my mirror off on his skateboard.
Tony Hawk, watch out for those guys.
I get home, walk in the door, and I get the voice note from him. It's so flirty and friendly, and it just felt like he had a good time too. It was hey, so nice meeting you tonight. Just want to make sure you got home okay. Just sending you, the first voice note here to get things going or something like that. He said something wanted to send you a first voice note. And again, he's it was so great meeting you tonight. So I voice noted him back and was so fun meeting you. I just walked in the door, loved it, and can't, would love to see you again. He also while we were at the bar, he had said, what are you doing Friday? A group of friends and I are going to this thing. If you're in LA, he was going to the Penmar, which you guys know what the Penmar is if you're in LA. And I was like, oh, I can't. I already had plans Friday night. But then he didn't follow up with like, what are you doing Saturday or Sunday? You know, but I was just like, okay, well, that's fine. Like, I don't like an overeager guy. Honestly, I get the ick really quick. So,
Ick really quick. Ick really quick. Ick really quick. She get the ick really quick. You can drop the fragile ego, woman, because Slayer can see right through you, and you reek of desperation. You're at the end of the line, and anyone with a brain can see that. So swallow your pride like you swallowed Chad's DNA.
That didn't bother me. I was like, he'll follow up another day. So I kind of like, so I voice noted him back, and that was it was late. That's the end of our conversation. That was Wednesday night. Thursday, I knew he had plans Thursday night, and then he was going to the Penmar Friday. And I had plans Friday and Saturday night. So I kind of was like, okay, well, I'll probably hear from him at the end of the week just to be like, I thought he would say, hey, how was your week? Or maybe make plans, even if he couldn't do anything this weekend. I thought maybe I'll hear from him like Saturday to make.
You thought wrong.
Plans for the next week. Don't hear anything. By Saturday, I'm sort of like, I hate to say I'm spiraling, but I'm just sort of like, what the heck? Like, I'm a little confused. So my friend was like, maybe you should text him first. Because I was like, I don't want to text him first. And I'm not against texting the guy first. I just sort of like don't want to like take the chase away.
Fucking nuts. You thought?
Lady, you're over the hill. Men don't chase women your age because high-value men don't want women your age. You must be brain dead if you think a man of value wants a geriatric basket case like yourself. What the hell do you think this is, high school?
I'm sorry, but guys are like, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but you like the chase a little bit. I don't like want to say like there's game playing involved, but there is a little bit of nuance to like the beginning stages of talking to someone or meeting someone. Like there has to be like a little mystery or chase or whatever. Anyway, my friend was like, no, maybe because you said no to Friday night, like even though I was truly busy.
Well, I think your friend's right. You're just a glutton for punishment. You won't text first. You're just a bit too old to be playing games like that, don't you think?
I was working, actually. It wasn't that I just like had fun plans. I like was babysitting. A girl's gotta pay her rent.
A girl's gotta pay her rent. Yeah, you're paying your rent off babysitting in Los Angeles. Tell me, how do you do that? Do you own the daycare? Idiot.
Anyway, I ended up sending him a text and was just like, hey, how was Penmar last night? That was yesterday. No response. He's now watched my story on Instagram and literally just decided not to respond to me. And this is the thing. I have gone on plenty of dates. I didn't even go on a date with him, but I've gone on plenty of dates where the guy thinks I'm having a great time. I'm an actor. I'm a great actress at like having a good time with anybody. You're not going to know I'm having a bad time with you, whether you're a guy or a girl. I'm a people pleaser.
And
Decepticons mobilize.
And the award for Best Actor goes to Bozo the Dating Clown. Let's hear it for him, man.
I'm anxiously attached. I like want you to like me. So like I'm going to have a good time. I'm polite. You know what I mean? I'm there. Let's keep a positive attitude. I'm not going to be a bitch. And anyway, if he is not into it, that is fine. I get it. I have been there. I've gone on dates where I'm like, I didn't really feel it. You know what I mean? But I don't send like a voice note afterwards. I don't say when I thank them for the date, I'm not like, that was so great. Like, I usually don't make out with a guy I don't like at the end of the night. I have done it before if I'm like a little.
And you'll do it again. You'll do it again. Painful to watch, isn't it, men? No, you say? Well, I agree. Slayer likes it. Yes, the new dating world is making ass clowns out of women like this. It's entertaining to say the least. Finicky Cat Mom Finch here is a perfect example of what failure and desperation looks like. Yes, women, let Fish Face here be a warning to you young 304s everywhere. Behold your future. Imagine it. You're 30, childless, no husband, competing with younger women who are hotter than you and still have their fertility. No handsome men want you because you're old. You attend single events with no success. Men pump and dump you like yesterday's trash. Yes, wine and tears of regret as you watch happy families walk by. But don't worry, Slayer will be here to review your TikToks and mock you and laugh.
Drunk, but we were not drunk. And it's like there was no it was very clear nothing was happening after the kiss. You know what I mean? That's just not the vibe. That we were at an event. It wasn't that. It just wasn't that vibe. So I don't think he had the wrong impression there. I am so confused. I'm so confused. My friend who I just spoke to this morning, who is actually a therapist, she was saying that she's with a lot of guys, she's I think that even at this age where they maybe want to date, she's they are a little avoidant, where she's yeah, he probably did have a good time and he did want to kiss you and he did maybe want to see you again, or because he literally asked me, we're going to this on Friday, do you want to come? He was inviting me.
That was your shot, Abby. You messed it up. And now you're filled with regret, aren't you? Continue.
And she's the thing is, then after the fact, after the come down of the high of meeting that person, there's the oh, I've got to take action now. I've got to make a plan. I've got to see this through. And then they become lazy and they don't want to do it. And I get it. It's when you make plans as a female, we do this all the time, right? Where you're I just made plans with a friend. It is a friend that you probably want to see, but you're dang it. Now I have to we're all relieved when the plans are canceled, right? So I guess I get that part of it. It's just confusing where I'm oh, you just didn't, I guess I wasn't special enough for you to want to carry through on the plans. It just was so weird, guys, because there was so much chemistry. I haven't had an experience meeting a guy like that where I was dang, this feels good. I have chemistry with this guy. I actually want to see him again.
Well, Abby, it's obvious to all of us that you're an idiot. You claim to have so much chemistry, but you had too much pride to let the man know how much you liked him. That's too bad. But you know the harsh truth, your ego got in the way. There are millions of women looking for a connection like the one you just described, and you let it slip, didn't you? But I guess you can try again in 30 years when you're 60, eh? I have to ask, have you ever played musical chairs? Well, if you have, you should know that the music has stopped and there's no seats left for you.
And felt it back. I felt it back. So I'm where's the disconnect? I was getting the vibe from him too. It's I don't think this is love bombing because that takes more, there's more involved in that. I don't know.
No, actually, Abby, everything that he did was just that. You just didn't know it. Hence, idiot! Well, gentlemen, I think that's all the madness I can stand for one day. What about you? If you like what you've heard so far, show Slayer some love by smashing that like and subscribe button. Yes, smash it like you're smashing your favorite 304 TikToker. And don't forget, man, slay.